Good morning, everyone. Today, Miss Vreeman has decided to go on a little social distancing journey by visiting a whole bunch of places that are wide and open, where I don't have to be around too many people, and I can still have a wonderful time outdoors. But there is a problem. I want to take a guess about how long and how far I will have to go on this journey. So I went to my Google Maps and I looked up a whole bunch of estimations. So here we go. I have a plan. I'm going to start at my house right here, and then from my house to the dog park, it is about 12 kilometers. So there we go. From the dog park, I'm going to head to the beach, and that is about 43 kilometers. And then from the beach, I'm going to go straight home. I'm going to take a nice long way home. So I'm going to go along this path, and that is 75 kilometers long. Now, I could just add these numbers up to figure out my estimation, but these numbers are not very nice, and I want a very rough estimate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to round all of my numbers to estimate how long this journey is going to be. So let's remember our rules with estimating before we go anywhere. So if a number is 0 to 4, we always round down. For example, if I had the number 34, I would round it down to 30. If I had the number 103, I would round down to 100, down to the nearest 10. So there we go. If my number is 5 or greater, so 5 to 9, I am going to round up. So for example, if I had 35, I would round that up to the next 10. So if not down to 30, that means I'd have to go up to 40. If I had 49, I would round that up not to 40, but to 50. There we go. So with that in mind, let's think about rounding these different units here. Let's look at 12 first. There we go. 12 kilometers ends with a 2. So we are going to round it down. Rounding down from 12 means that's about 10 kilometers. There we go. I'm going to circle that so I can easily see it. Let's go to the next one. 48 kilometers, 8 means I'm going to round up. So I'm not rounding to 40, I'm rounding to 50. So I'm going to write down 50 and circle it. And let's look at this last one, 75. 5 seems to be right in the middle, but if it's 5, we know we got to round up. So we're not rounding down to 70, we're rounding up to 80. There we go. Now I found my 3 rounded distances. Does that mean I'm done? Well, not really, because I still need to figure out how much I traveled in total. So now I'm going to add up all 3 of those different rounding things to get my answer. So let's write that in this little corner over here. So I'm going to do 10 plus 50 plus 80, add them all up. And 1 plus 5 gives me 6, plus 8 gives me 14. I get 140 kilometers. Wow, that is a long journey, but there we go. And whenever we do a question like this is more of a word problem than anything else, so we want to make sure we write a nice sentence to end it up. So I'm going to say, I travel about 140 kilometers. And that is how we estimate answers.